We just had one. Like we just had this call with Kane Footwear that went awesome. They shouted us out in front of a bunch of freaking athletes, like all this stuff. And it was like a 10-second high and we're all like cheering together. And then it was like, all right, so we immediately were like, how do we get more? Mm-hmm. How do we get into the next thing? What do we do for them to get
it's
more?
interesting. So one of the interesting things with that is, and I am going to mishmash a bunch of different sources on this, but the significance of celebration. So a moment like that, it's easy. And as business leaders, as entrepreneurs, we're like, what's next? Mm-hmm. Let's do this again now. And one of my employees, one of my team members, they got on me about this. Like, hey, I had a record month. And it was like, we're like, hey, good job, let's go. And I was like, you're right. I didn't celebrate you. I didn't make enough of a moment. And whether this is going to go into some science I haven't studied all that well. Maybe if it's a dopamine thing, if it's a recognition thing, if it's a love thing, whatever it was, we went really fast from, hey, great job, to let's go to the next thing. And I think that's a challenge for us as entrepreneurs especially, is to pause, to celebrate, to let the moment sink in, and to just kind of sit there for a second.
People need that.
Yeah, I think we do.
Especially when you're the leader of your business.
Yep.
The people that you work for you or with you, they definitely need that. And it's something that we're actively working on, of trying to make sure that we're giving more recognition and like actually not just a good job, next month, let's do this.
Yep.
It's like actually...
I would have said in that moment, I didn't need recognition. I didn't need celebration. I needed a next month to look like that too. Because I'm like, dollar signs. I'm seeing success. I'm seeing goals being met. I'm lying to myself. I needed to pause and have a celebration just as much as they did. And so I think it's wise for an entrepreneur to say, it's not that what they need versus what I need, it's what we need. And that kind of changes.